Okay, so I'm going to do a real quick review of the PawHut large hamster cage. This is the 23.6-inch one. It's the only one that's 3 stories. There are some things I've noticed, some amazing features that were not included in the description, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. First off, the one thing that I noticed that was absolutely amazing is that there's a silencing foam, hard foam pad down here along the bottom. It's that light gray. It's clipped in with these clips here, or clipped in, it's included, sandwiched in there, so it's not going anywhere. That protects the glass from any impacts and also deadens the sound inside, so it's really well thought out. I did mount it on a glass desk, so of course I put a little rug there myself, but other than that, I was impressed to see this pad here. The other thing I didn't know was that these corners are all aluminum. The only plastic to the actual build are these clips and these corners, which are not exposed to the inside. These clips, which are mounted to the top, and all it does is keep the vibration down. If these clips disappeared, nothing bad is going to happen. It's not going to fall apart. The other thing is these clips over here, which they're on there really well. All you have to do is slide them off, which is really handy for taking it apart. I have moved this whole cage off of the tank and put it back on, and it works really well. The other plastic parts are these corner pieces here, which are tracks. So they just keep the alignment. They would have a lot of tuning to do in order to destroy these and make them inefficient. These little plastic clips here, if these disappeared, nothing would happen to the cage. It would still stay in place. It just keeps the rattling down. It's like a silencer, if you will. The thing I thought was very impressive is that these ramps are metal ramps, and they're very well built, and the holes are really well put there. Where the holes are put, they put a lot of thought into that. I thought it was really great. The 3 platforms are amazing. The fact that I can adjust them, there's enough distance here for me to raise or lower that platform. This little guy is kind of weird, but you know, that's okay. We're going to use him as a little sorry, come on, focus. We're going to use him as like a little supply bin for them, because they're going to stay down there at the bottom for most of their time. I'm just guessing. There's the hammock down there. They have the option of that. The other thing that comes with this cage is this wheel. Now I just give it a very light spin, and it spins forever. The bearings on this are awesome. They've already been running in it. It doesn't squeak or make any noise. The nuts that were inside of it were slightly loose. I went ahead and tightened them, but just like everything in this tank, when it came, I made sure that it was well put together before I assembled it and put it in here. You know, it was nothing to do, little micro adjustments here and there, but it was awesome. Now, my daughter, who's 16 years old, put this whole thing together all by herself, and she did an outstanding job. I literally didn't have to be here for her at all. If she can do it, you guys can do it. Trust me, this thing's it's pretty well done. We expect to get our money out of this for the next couple of years. I think it was a great buy. I'm very happy with the depth here, so that we can fill it up to encourage them to burrow. We put a little bit of food down here, and the first thing they did when we put them in the tank today is they started going after that food. So, but yeah, great tank. I wouldn't hesitate to ever think about buying this again.
Okay, I apologize for the quality of the video. My iPad doesn't take great resolution videos, but here's the cage. It is enormous. I would suggest getting a lower stand, which is what I'm going to be doing. Here's the water bottle I was talking about, that the clip is pretty much useless. The wheel, as you can see, is very big, but great for our little hamster, who is pretty big for being a hamster. The hamster hide that I said seems kind of cheap. We'll see how she does with it. We modified it, put 2 wheels. My issue with the doors is it's just tension holding it. The one on top barely provides any tension. Hopefully she's not strong enough to do anything with that. Overall, good value.
This video is about this PawHut cage, and I want to make this video because I think it's pretty important. I did notice that the plastic on this wheel was cracked because the manufacturers tightened the screws too much on this part. And I didn't think it would affect anything, but then the next day, less than 12 hours later, I found this tiny screw in the hamster's cage, and I thought maybe my kids put it in there from some toy. And he probably could have choked on it or something if he ate it, I don't know. But to me it seems kind of concerning. And now I have to put it in here and see if I can tighten it without breaking this thing even more. So yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about this cage. Also, the bottom ladder, you cannot have it go all the way down like that. It's too steep of an incline, and the hamster cannot climb up it. I had to actually lift it up with something underneath it, which I used a small house that I put inside his old cage. Anyways.
I got home about 11. Flo was staying with a friend. Oliver was in his study. I didn't want to disturb him. I knew he was up to his eyes, so I went to bed. I went to bed. Was he already dead?
We can't say for sure yet. But we need to know if there was anything unusual.
Everything.
Have you seen her go through the tunnel yet?
No.
Oh, what? That was quick. Just get out of there.
So this is the PawHut large hamster cage that we got for our gerbils. It's really nice. It's 3 levels. It's easy to open. We put their wheel up there. Their sandbag down here. There's also an opening up here, so that if we have food, we can put their food dish in here. And it's nice and deep enough so that they can have some burrows. There's usually more bedding in there, but really like it. It's easy to clean as well.
Just got the cage, really easy to assemble. It's absolutely amazing, to be honest. The size is phenomenal. That's my goldfish tank, and that's 120 litres. So yeah, it's a brilliant cage. And I just added in those wee shelves as well. Yeah, so she's up there just now in the wee home that it comes with, eating her food. Don't know if you can see that.